Welcome everyone to Nonstopnoobph, and we are back online, and we have been through a 4-month hiatus, I guess, and for the 2025 version of Paper Pauper Online, we are going to upgrade everything because today we are on cam. So since we are on cam, we will be joined by two of the best casters of MTG here in the Philippines. Let's welcome Sir Rommel Rala, the cheeseburger nibbler, and Sir Rayrand Reyes, the friend of the table. So hello everyone, how are you doing right now, Sir Rommel?
Yeah, I'm doing great here, and I'm pretty excited on what we will be seeing today.
So Sir Ray, I know that you have been playing Pauper for before, but you are more of a modern and standard player as well, and also EDH. So what are you looking forward to right now?
Modern Pauper as a format actually interests me. Why? Because you see the interactions of certain common cards that aren't exactly high powered, but in the right deck, it can be used as a good tool or weapon. It should actually be an interesting format for every player, especially those that have a deeper appreciation of Magic the Gathering.
For now, we have recorded some new gameplays based on one event that is very sentimental to me. So this is the PaupAsar Birthday Bash Tournament. So it was supposed to be just a simple tournament, which I capped to 32 players. But eventually, it turned out to be a big event because our sponsor, Neutral Grounds, eventually sponsored raffle prizes that day. So we had 32 players that day, and all of the 32 players won at least one raffle prize and got to take home one pack at least for that event. So and the winner of the event, the first and the second place, got to take home a Tarkir Dragonstorm PR kit. So it was a 5-rounder event eventually because those are 32 players only. Then one of the interesting games that we covered is this: Defender Aggro combo versus the Salty White. So let's look at the deck of the Aggro combo. So are there any changes that you see, Sir Rommel?
Changes. I think knowing Morz, the most change that I could see. Oh, sorry, I mentioned Morz because Morz is the player, the Wolf player.
Yeah, of course.
And I think the addition of Nyxborn Hydra on the deck, it gives like another avenue to win, aside from just being a combo deck.
Another avenue to get bigger.
Yeah.
Because as
like
you can see,
mana sink.
yeah, especially if you have the walls, the two walls that we have right here.
Yeah, the battlement and the guardian.
And in this deck, we know that it can explode in around turn 4 or even turn 3 if it has a good draw.
I guess turn 3 and 4 is
dangerous turns.
Those are the turns that need to be checked.
Yeah, especially if the Tuk Rubble Fort is out in the field already, that will be a big problem for especially if the opponent has no untapped lands, especially if they're not blue, they would be in trouble because that's the engine. Okay, now let's look at the deck of the opponent of the walls. So this is the Salty White Weenie by J. Bautista. So what can you say about the deck? What is the difference from the original build before the banning?
Is it first thing, is this named Salty White because Jay is piloting it? No, kidding aside.
No, I guess it's because of the new card from
Oh.
Tarkir Dragonstorm. It's the Salt Road Pack Beast. So it's a camel. So it says that it will minimize the cost for each creature that you control, and it will eventually draw you a card upon entering the battlefield. So
it's like affinity for creatures.
Yes, and also they put Sultai, what's that?
That's Mardu, I think.
Mardu Devotee. It's the one to cast that can scry 2 cards, so it's like a fairy seer that doesn't fly. So it's like that. 4 white.
But it filters mana.
It filters mana. It can filter the library as well. So I guess it's a very good addition.
Very good addition. And also some versions to take note because of that card, since it can add another color to the deck. So we see red elemental blast in the sideboard.
So it's to defend against the blue the blue decks.
Well, it is a nice gotcha card because knowing it's mono white, you wouldn't expect it to have a splash of red.
Yes, exactly.
Unless you're really paying attention with the cards that were being played. Maybe one of the best cards against blue players here is the Mardu Devotee.
Exactly, and we can also take note that the actual cards that were removed were the Militia Bugglers and a couple of Novice Inspectors, I guess.
Novice Inspector.
The Eagles of the North. And they are not putting the flag bearer on the main board anymore because they know that we don't have a brood scale. And
no need to steal those sadistic creeps anymore.
Yes. So eventually, the Walls combo, well, it went out to end up into the top 4. So we don't know yet if he beat the White Weenie during this game, but he eventually went up to the top 4. And these stats are now, and this deck is now posted in the MTG Top 8. Congratulations to our friends. So the top 8 of the PaupAsar Birthday Bashing Tournament are posted in the MTG Top 8. So for the viewers who want to check out the deck list of this amazing players, you may check it out. These are the top 8s of the 32 players that were available during the tournament. So without further ado, let's head on to the battle of the PaupAsar Bashing Tournament. So it is the game between the Defender Aggro combo and the Salty White Weenie. So I will pass the mic to you guys as you watch the games. And good luck to both the players, and let's play it.
Let's get it on.
Yes. Okay, so now there's just shuffling. They're shuffling the cards. So Morz Caraig, we know that Morz Caraig has been a top player in the Pauper Philippine scene ever since.
Yes, he's one of the boss fights.
Yeah. And he eventually won in the 2023 Pauper Open as the second, the first runner-up to the champion, Justin Luna. Justin Luna is also our caster, by the way. So he won with this deck as well. So as you can see, so
he's been piloting this deck for the longest time.
For 2 years already, to be exact. So Jay got 6. Morz got, what's that? So who's gonna play first? We didn't see.
Really don't know.
We will find out in a short while.
So 7 cards.
Okay.
So it's a deceiving sleeves for Morz Caraig because cause the opponent to think that he has this.
Yep.
So 7 cards in hand. Are they gonna keep their hands?
I see lands, Morz, and
They have lands and they have spells. I guess it's a keep. Oh no.
oh,
It's a ball.
Jay Bautista only has 1 land in his opening. See, I can see that.
Well, actually, it's one of the points of discussion there. When should you keep a one land hander? Because I know there are players that keep 1 lands, right?
Mm-hmm.
So personally, when do you keep a 1 land?
Actually, for both of these decks, they can actually keep 1 land hands. In Jay Bautista's deck, he does have a lot of 1 drops, so he can actually survive.
Mm-hmm.
And also for in Morz Caraig's side, he has mana producers, so he can actually catch up on lands eventually, or in mana. I mean,
Okay, so I guess the match is starting. Morz Caraig starts off with turn 1 Elvish Mystic. With Jay Bautista answering with a turn 1 Triben Inspector. Inspector Gadget on the play.
gives you a clue.
Well, they are inspectors. They need clues. Come on.
So there's a tap and tap action here.
No, actually, it's bouncing a land. So that.
Yeah, the tap and
Yeah.
tap, Elvish Mystic, then untap.
Mm-hmm.
So it's already over.
Not fast. Not fast. Wow. Even faster than, even quicker than games, huh?
So like you said earlier, so the White Weenie is resorting to the flyers.
Yeah, I guess having huge toughness, they have to penetrate somehow, and one of the ways that they can do that actually is to fly over the creatures.
That is correct. So Morse is floating a lot of mana right now.
Okay. Oh, there
Oh,
it is.
no.
There's the
Oh,
tuk-tuk
no.
rubble. Oh no! Rubble fort. The tuk-tuk rubble fort. Here we go.
Then untapping the battlement. I think
Does he have it?
Ah,
Oh,
okay, the end.
okay.
It's a
So
food.
oh, okay. He played it. It's not for recycling. Okay, okay.
And it's haste.
Oh, oh, no.
Wow.
What a turn! Let's
What a
see
turn
what
for Morz.
what the salty white can do to stem the bleeding.
Just be salty. So there, the inspector again.
There's that inspector again getting clues.
Yeah, he needs a lot of clue to be able to get on how to beat this walls.
But given that this is a combo, this is a combo deck, the walls, right? There is a main card that you need to be ready at, and I think that is the Axebane Guardian.
Mm-hmm.
And the card that the main card that actually the mono white when I was reviewing the decklist, right, is the Traben Charm. That's the only point of interaction that it has in the main deck.
Totally agree. So they're attacking with the end and blocking with the inspector. So
Yeah, the inspector did his job. Come on.
This is really an uphill battle for the white.
Touche. And wow, Mono White has
battle
4 mana. I mean, it has 19 lands and it's 4 mana in turn 4. It didn't miss a land drop. Oh, there we go! Flyers! Flyers for the win! Let's go! It's a ring!
So this is one way for Jay to be able to steal this game.
Yep. So actually, what happened there was the Battle Screech got flashed back. That's why I initially thought that they were attacking, but no, they were just not.
What's flashback? Yep.
Yeah.
So there, an attack.
Oh wow! The deck has a mountain. Okay, I thought it had only forests.
Just an insurance to be able to cast the Trouble Fort.
Does it really need colored mana? Come on. Who are we kidding?
But yeah, sometimes, magic happens.
Totally agree, man. Let's go. So, some of the birds doing blocking duties.
Yeah.
Another inspector.
Will you be attacking? I think so.
Something funny. Quite funny, Romel. The white deck has more lands than the green deck.
Ooh. It's like Tolarian Terror playing multiple.
Well, the camel came out.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Is it the game changer? I don't think so. 4-5-7? No!
That winding way. Yeah.
Draw 4 cards.
I'll lead the Stampede. Sorry.
So that's lead the Stampede, yeah. But he drew 4 cards out of those. And those are all creatures, which he can cast.
Yeah.
More mana, more fun.
More mana. Where's that Axebane? Come on! Show me Axebane!
There you go.
Okay. We're cascading to that. Come on. Oh, it cascaded to another Rabble Fort Tuk. Tuk Rabble Fort. I'm sorry. It's
Another Ent.
another Ent. Another Ent. Another day. One more.
No, I see why it's aggro.
I love it.
Yeah, it's an aggro combo.
Yep.
So those are all muscles with some stems in it.
Call me crazy, but I think the salt pack leader, the salt road pack beast, it's going to have to do some blocking duties.
Because it's trading with the boarding party.
Yep. At the end of the day, flyers are always a premium versus the creatures that don't fly, right? It's more evasion. Lining up some blocks. Yep, you have to get in front of those 5/7s and 6/5s. Is that 6/5?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, that's 6/3. It's a 6/3. Okay.
6-3 for the party.
Yep. Inspector doing some blocking duties again. You did your job.
Now the white aggro is the one defending, not the defenders.
Yeah, but we have to take into account it has a prismatic strands in the main deck. It has three prismatic strands. So that's a gacha card in the main deck of the mono white.
I think Jay Bautista is playing to his outs because he's trying to save enough creatures to be able to attack with Guardian's Pledge.
Yep. But first you have to draw the Guardian's Pledge, right? And taking 5 every turn is not helping. It's providing more pressure, right?
Right. So that's the only, I think, right now, basing it on the board state, that's the only way that he can take over the game. But right now, he's not. I'm seeing that he doesn't have that. Did he discard a prismatic strand or no? Did you see it?
I can. But prismatic strands anyway has a flashback, so it's not a big. That's not a big deal. And what's happening? What's happening? What's happening?
He is attacking.
The informant was attacking. It's not haste.
Oh wow! The tuk-tuk rubble for half free!
Wow.
Such a game-changing card! Oh my! 2 creatures staring at 3! Generous Ants! Oh no!
Just attack.
Of course, they have to swing. They have to swing.
Traben charm.
Traben charm.
Then blocking.
And, doing some blocking duties. You have to. Well, you don't really have to. I mean, if you wanna concede, but play to your outs. Come on, one more time.
But one thing to notice here is that even though Morz got all those creatures out already, the white weenies are still fighting it off. Are still thriving.
They're still in the game.
Yeah,
and they can actually win.
and it took it took this long for the walls to actually do a beat down to Jay Bautista.
Mm-hmm. And just to check, what are the life totals?
15 and 5. 15 for the walls and 5 for Jay Bautista.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's no that's not new news for.
I think that was 18.
Yeah, I think.
It's now 21.
Now 21.
It's 21 to 5.
It's now up to 21.
Up to 21 because of the food.
We're going to game 2 pretty soon.
There's the annoyed Altisaur.
I guess.
Yeah. So we're
Okay, so
sideboarding.
Sideboarding
Mr. Mel, what do you like bringing in from the walls deck for the sideboard?
From the walls deck, actually nothing. Just kidding. He can put in Moment's Peace. Scattershot Archer. And I think that's it. Not really changing anything.
For me, actually, I would also consider bringing in the 90s Disciples because that is life game, and we are against an aggro deck, right? So as we saw a while ago, life gain was premium versus the aggro deck, right?
The thing is, he already has an anti-aggro strategy, so I don't think putting in those life gains
Mm-hmm.
It's not bad, but I don't think it's really needed because even though if you got aggroed by a white weenie, they
Mm-hmm.
don't have reach. They don't have burn like red.
Yeah, that's true. But for me, being on the draw also, you give one turn to your opponent. That's why I tend to sideboard more when I'm on the draw versus when on the play, right?
Mm,
Sometimes I actually side out a land when I'm on the draw because I get one more card from the top deck.
Oh, that's
Well,
and
that's
Morse
me.
Morse already has 14 lands.
Yep.
So
I
what
wouldn't
decide?
I wouldn't dream of you know cutting one more land from a
No,
14
I
land.
think he can. Actually, he can because he's playing three generous ends.
Yeah, but the likelihood of getting one land is less than from a 14 from a 13 land deck versus a 14 land deck, right? I mean,
Mm, that's
at the end
correct.
of the day, no lands can't cast spells.
Mhm.
But how about the white weenie? What do you think is gonna be the sideboard for that?
White Mini will be putting in the journey and nothing
Prismatic
else.
strands. I guess he will put
Yeah, the
four
other
of those.
prismatic strand, just the three cards.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree with Romel there. Yeah, as I was saying a while ago, I think there is well, I was hoping that it was a combo deck. That's why I was actually banking on the Thraben Charm to disrupt the combo.
Mhm.
But I could
It's
see
not
that
really purely
it's not
combo.
it's not really a combo deck. Yeah, but that it's that he's on the play, I would actually even consider not bringing in a prismatic stance. I mean, that's only one because I should be more aggro here at this point. But
Mm-hmm.
that's me.
Exactly. So okay, let's get back to the battle.
When you're aggro and you face something like a high toughness creature, would it like ruin your day?
Well,
And how about going against like a whole deck of those?
I've had my fair share of aggro strategies. And to tell you honestly, given that it's an aggro versus a mid range deck, I mean, mid range always is much more favored than aggro. So
But
but you
the
can't
thing is,
always.
for the aggro decks, they have like what we call a god draw. So they are
Yep.
actually because mid range decks doesn't have that. They have good
Yep.
draws, but they don't have god draws.
Well, it depends on the definition of a god draw. I mean, right? Okay.
So we saw
So
the
what we
power
were
cycling.
discussing. Okay. What we were discussing. So turn one, Salty White played the Novice Inspector. Turn two,
Uh,
um, turn one of the aggro, just cycle the for cycling the generous end. Okay.
Slow start.
Low
The
start
Draven
for
Charm.
both. This is not ideal for the weenie. Why? You should have a 1, 2, 3 to be able to penetrate to go faster than the mid range decks.
Yeah, but he eventually used the Traven charm to destroy the Kyrian Ranger, which is
I think that was
very.
the plan of Jay Bautista is
Uh-huh.
to slow down Morse.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he should. He should. Because
But the thing
you
is,
have to be faster. Yeah.
I don't think it's working.
So now the
Or
mana
if there is
producer is gone.
another Craven Charm in Jay Bautista's hand, then
And taking a look again in the board, Mono White has more lands than Mono Green again.
And he discarded a land as well.
Yes.
The lunar.
I think he has the blessing of the Ralas here. Rala's blessing. More lands.
There you go.
Okay. The way shows us a couple of creatures. Winding Way, sorry. Okay, so we have a ton of mana producing stuff in the Walls deck versus some pretty weenie creatures from the Salty White side.
Counter on.
Oh, that's the ETB +1/+1. Yep. Grow it. Grow it to some of the creatures that can actually attack. Yeah, attack! Come get some! Come on!
4 damage.
4 damage, yeah.
Why is J Bautista playing so conservative?
We know J Bautista is a fog player, so you know the play style.
Yeah, but you know, oh, there goes the very, very, very huge Next-born Hydra.
Because it's boarding party being cascaded.
What? It was
cascaded.
Oh, I thought it was casted from his hand. Okay. Okay, that the threat was, you know. Yep. Threat averted.
Just attack with the 6 boarding party.
Yep.
3 mana.
Oh. What's that card?
Oh, we have a reader. What is that? What is that card? Is that the Galvanic Alchemy?
Yep, I think it is.
No. Untap a creature.
Oh.
What's that?
Yep, it's a soulbound creature. Is that it? No, it's not.
I don't think that it is. Is that? That's not even freed from the real. I can't seem to find that card here. What's that? No, it's just a draw. It's a drawer. Is that untap?
I think so.
If it's untap, then he has only mana. I guess not, because they're complete. They're continuing play.
Yep.
Come on, being an aggro player, you should, you know, have that instinct that you should attack. Like they say, right? Math is for blockers. Attack!
I don't think that the attacking there would be beneficial because there's a 0/4.
There's a 0/4, yeah, but at least you have 1 damage. I mean, 1 damage is 1 damage. Okay, so that's the initiative. Avenging Hunter. He'll take the initiative. And what's the first room in the initiative? I believe it's the secret entrance.
Search for
yep.
Land.
Okay. I guess it doesn't have enough lands. Even it has the battlements and the 2 Axe-Being Guardians, more lands wouldn't hurt. Yep, doing blocking duties. 6-3 versus a
Prismatic Strand to be able to just knock down.
yep, a 3-2.
Just to save the informant. Okay.
More lands, and he's not even ramping.
Hard cast.
Eagles
Eagles
of the
of the
North,
North.
let's go.
Good.
So what are
Complete
Eagles
this
of the
one.
North? They are 3-3, 6 to cast, flying. When Eagles of the North enters the battlefield, creatures you
1+1.
control get 1+1/+0 and first strike until the end of turn.
Ooh.
Not such a game changer right now. We have a
It's
reader
not,
also.
but there's no favorable blocks for Morz. So I think that's a good play.
Mhm.
Hey, finally a card draw. And again.
And
Again.
counting the lands, it's just 7 versus 5 in favor of the white versus the green.
And the green is drawing 2 cards.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
That's a +2/+2.
A hidden card advantage is not, it's not ideal.
There's another defender.
Okay, there's another wall. Oh, what are the inspectors doing?
That's a winding.
They can't even attack through the walls. So it's the birds. The birds should carry the load. But he could cast the Altasaur. Altasaur? Yep. And what does it cascade into? Ah! Is it?
It cascaded to Winding Way.
The Winding Way. Oh, that's so sad.
including the
That's
the
so
Valakut.
sad.
Yeah, and I saw the freed from the reel. He couldn't even get that. No.
It's okay. I think he can combo off now because of the Valakut.
Did he?
Yeah,
Was able to get the Invoker, right?
yeah.
Invoker?
Okay. Okay. The window is closed. It doesn't have mana open. Doesn't even have access to the Thraben charm. Yeah,
There's
that's
Prismatic
all.
Strand.
Sorry.
There's
He
still
untapped.
Prismatic
He
Strand.
untapped because of the Carrion. So they do from the Undersea. Just pass it there. Jay has one more turn remaining, I guess.
One more turn. What can he do with one more turn?
Wrath of God.
Just crack the clue.
It's a rare. It's a rare. It's a rare.
Oh,
As much as I would like to think it was never printed as a common.
oh my god. What's this?
Bounce. We have some bouncing actions here.
Can we get to play the Inspector again? And then gets to draw a card.
But taps out. That's not a
Then
good
play a
sign.
land.
What is he hoping to draw at this point from him?
At this point, nothing really game changing, but Battle Screech wouldn't hurt.
Okay.
Chain of Battle Screeches and also Guardian's Pledge to be able to win.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But correct me if I'm wrong, Avenging Hunter is Trample, right?
Avenging Hunter.
It is, right?
Trampler.
So really,
Yeah, but
gonna be
at this
difficult.
point, he can take a few hits.
So what happened? He did the ultimate of
the ultimate of Undersea.
Oh, okay.
So he went for the Altitude and put a +3.
Reveal the top 10 cards of your library. Put a creature card from among them to the battlefield.
Yeah.
3+1.
Too bad, no Cascade.
Oh.
Is there a tuk-tuk in the field already?
Not yet.
Not
There's
yet.
not.
Not yet.
Too bad. It's just a 6/5 with 3+1/+1 counters.
And there you go.
And there's what you're
there's
asking for.
That is the card that you're looking for. So that's lethal damage already. You don't have a blocker. But still, the Allosaurus is trampled.
So there are two Avenging Hunters and two Allosaurs coming at him. All have trample. One Allosaur with 3+1/+1 counters.
And there's the galvanic.
There you go, infinite mana.
Oh, okay. So there's the infinite mana. At this point, does it even need infinite mana? Come on, that's just enough. That's just
the Valakut.
There.
Oh.
Damage, and that's the game.
That's overkill.
attack.
Come on, man. That's overkill.
That's overkill for the Walls aggro combo. So the first game we saw that Morz did a hefty combo to J Bautista, but J holded its own with the small weedy creatures that he has in game 1. But in game 2, we saw that J eventually drew more lands than creatures. So that's the game. Congratulations to Morz.
Congratulations to Morz.
So,
Yeah. I think speaking for the aggro player, if it's a bad draw, it is a bad draw. It's very susceptible to humps, to losing to bad draws actually.
But still, we saw the new cards in action. What can you say about those?
I can't really say at this point, right? Why? He actually was able to cast the new card, which is Salt Road Pack Beast, but he drew that, so we couldn't see the impact of that card. Not yet. Not yet at this point. But with more games, I guess this could be a game changer eventually.
And for the other games of J that day, he ended up to be on the top 9, I guess. Top 13. I don't know.
I guess
I'm not really sure.
that this is the Tolarian tenor of White, right? But instead of being discounted with the number of instants or sorceries in the graveyard, it discounts with the number of creatures in play.
Exactly. And we were not able to see a single Mardu devotee.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I think, in my opinion, I'll be going back to Militia Bugler instead of the Pack Beast.
Because of the advantage.
It draws you to creatures.
Exactly.
Yeah, I actually agree with Romel. Although having buglers and Pack Beast doesn't hurt the deck. Maybe maybe less interaction and more creatures in the main deck, then maybe sideboarding that the adjustments can come from the sideboards. Maybe.
Exactly. But also, the devotee, if it came out, it will eventually gain advantage because of the Scry 2. So, that's also the advantage that Jay did not enjoy during the two of those games. And eventually, Morz got the better of the first game because he was able to play the Tuk-Tuk Rubble early, around turn 3 or turn 4, I guess. And all of the creatures that came in already had haste. Yeah.
Well, what do you expect? I mean, Goliath even beat David for this round. I mean, it is what it is.
It is a one-sided game, but still we saw the potential of the White Weenie being a contender for the current meta that we have.
Yeah, maybe a little more tweaking. I guess we can call this period the honeymoon stage, the honeymoon of the new meta, the new format meta.
Okay, well, anyways, it has been a very good game, and thank you very much, Sir Ray and Sir Robert, for joining me in covering this game. And we are gonna see more action in the Pauper Philippine scene very, very soon. So we have covered 5 matches for the PaupAsar Birthday Bashing Tournament, and we're gonna cover it all for the viewers to see, so that they will eventually, notice the difference between the pre-bans and the post-bans.
Yeah, that is correct. So for the viewers, they should like and subscribe to the page.
Like and subscribe at the Nonstopnoobph.
I'm doing it right now.
No, you're not even following. My God.
Okay.
And also, click on the notification button or icon, so that once we get a new game, they can actually be updated.
Yes. So thank you very, very much, Sir Ray and Sir Rommel. So we will wrap it up for this one, and we will see more Pauper action very, very soon. And this has been your host, Asar Official, and just keep grinding.